do a live video on Facebook now. After 30 days, they automatically remove it. So that put me into a little bit of depression recently, to be honest with you, because I've done about 200 shows on it. I've not lost them because I've got them recorded elsewhere, but wasn't cool. So YouTube, live it is from now on. Right. And then I'll start the main recording in just 2 seconds. I'll mute that one. You mute. Nice one. Back to the main recording, and then we'll start. 1, 2. Hi, and welcome to the SMG Diverse Show, episode 122. Today, the music's going to be reviewed from Danny Coleman from Rock On Radio, who will introduce himself in a minute. Also, my two captains, Mark Story and Steve Andrews. And also today, Justin Rayner, a very high-level producer and artist himself. He's going to be a reviewer, as is Glenn Hofbauer. Just a legend, been in the family for about 4 years now. So that's who's going to be the co-host today. Could you introduce yourself quickly? Danny, who's Danny Coleman?
Hey, Danny Coleman, host of Rock On Radio for more than 16 years, where I feature independent artists and their music.
Nice one. Steve Andrews in a nutshell. Who's Steve Andrews?
I am a singer, songwriter, author, poet, naturalist, activist. I'm originally from Cardiff in Wales. I live in Portugal now. I'm known for having a green beard and also, as Sparky said, for being on Britain's Got Talent back in 2017.
Hey, you're absolutely known for a lot more than that. You had to move to Portugal because you're so famous. You can't walk down the street in Wales. And I see you've had a nice trim. You're looking suave, brother. Mark Story, same with you. Who's Mark Story in a nutshell?
Hi, everyone. My name's Mark Story. I'm a blues rock artist from the UK. I've just released I'm going to release my debut album, Dark Voodoo Magic, on the 31st of October, Halloween. How weird. And I've just released the first single from the album, called Bohemian Moonshine, on Spotify. So I'm finally on the streaming sites. Yay. So I'm looking forward to listening to all your music today. Yes.
Fantastic. Justin Rayner, likewise. Who's Justin?
Justin Rayner over here, Tennessee, United States. I am a multi-hyphenate in the performing arts space, composer, producer, multi-genre, and educator.
You're an absolute gentleman on top of that. Glenn Hofbauer, who are you, bud? Who's Glenn Hofbauer?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Glenn Hofbauer, just outside of Chicago, singer-songwriter. In June, I released my 8th album of original material, and teed up for early October is my first Christmas album. So glad to be on the show.
That's who's going to be reviewing the music today. We've got 12 or 13 songs. We're going to fly through them quickly, and the first one is Glenn Hofbauer. So Glenn, it's a cover today. Why did you cover Gnarls Barkley's Crazy Song? It's an absolute beautiful cover. Why did you cover that?
Because I love the song, and I just thought it could use a little different take, a little more melodramatic, and so that's what I came up with.
It's absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I've listened to it about 6 or 7 times already today alone. So everyone, just sit back and enjoy this marvelous track that's just about to come up here, because I've pressed the wrong button and I can't believe it. Right, yeah. Glenn, continue. Gnarls Barkley, aye.
I'm sorry?
I was trying to cover myself, right? I made a little mistake here and it wasn't loaded up. So Glenn Hofbauer with his cover of Crazy. That will never happen again. It's never happened before. Crazy. Gnarls Barkley cover by Glenn Hofbauer. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without a care, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? wanna be like them. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. And there's no coincidence I've come. And I can die when I'm done. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Probably.
Absolutely beautiful cover. I'm sure everyone will agree. It was just fantastic. I can only apologise. It's the first show I've done in a month. I meant to have that playlist ready and it wasn't. So I'll edit that out, Glenn. So what does the co-host have to say? Starting with Danny, always here. Danny, what was your thoughts?
One of the reasons why I don't like doing album reviews when people ask me is because I'm always afraid my constructive criticism is going to be taken to heart, and like I'm insulting somebody's art. So let me just put that disclaimer out there. Excuse me. That disclaimer out there as it is. I love what you did in the chorus, Glenn. I love the passion in your vocal. I think you need a little bit more of that during the verse. But I love the way you reimagined the beat on that, because there's another band called Shadow and Thrill that redid this in a blues version, and they took it in a totally different direction like you did. And it's really cool to reimagine that tune. I just think some of that oomph that you had in the chorus is missing during the verses. But other than that, I think it was a
Fair
very
enough.
nice version.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Hey, that's it. No matter how good a song is, it can always be a wee bit better, or whatever the word is. Justin, Raina, what was your thoughts here, dude?
Yeah, never take constructive criticism like to heart negatively. Just use it to build and keep building your craft. But this arrangement, I feel like it, like I could really feel the distance of the situation. Like what the lyrics are actually saying actually sounded like it was coming out through this arrangement, including your vocal aesthetic. I imagine like the pulling apart of mental strands as the song progressed. And if I could be so bold, I think that this version is actually more true to the essence of the song than the original is. Because for someone who's losing their mind, the beat and the production of the original is too solid. And so I actually appreciate a little bit of this pull apart that I'm hearing in this arrangement. There is one thing, you've got some kind of pad or something going on that in my brain as a composer and arranger gives the suggestion of strings that I would have loved to hear more, like actual strings, like supporting that. And then when that guitar comes in at the end, like love it. But then I'm like, wait a minute, I could have used maybe a little bit of that throughout too in places.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really, really well done. And like I said, I think this is a better version than Gnarls Barkley's version.
Hey,
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank
well
you.
said, brother. Well said. Ron's going to say something because Glenn can't review his own song here. So his own cover. Ron, what was your thoughts on that song? If you want to just cover Glenn this one time here, please.
Me?
One thing,
Yeah, I
Glenn,
thought it
yes,
was.
yeah, sorry. I forget.
I liked it. I thought it was really terrific. Having heard, the original for so many years, this took it in another direction, and I thought it was very pleasant and well arranged and produced, and a good listen.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Well said. Steve, then Mark. Steve Andrews, what's your thoughts, buddy?
Glenn, I thought it was fantastic. I thought, like, as soon as it started, your vocals were, top quality, and then the production of all of it. I thought I don't think you could have improved on it, basically, because and as a cover, you made it your own, and which is what you should do if you're doing a cover.
Great. Thank you, Steve.
Well said.
Thank you.
Mark, story, Mark.
Yeah, Glenn, I mean, I loved it. It's I like the different feel, like Justin said. I like the fact you gave it a kind of a melancholy kind of falling apart feel. I thought the vocals were really lovely and smooth. I found the original grated on me a bit. But as everyone else said, and I'm a big believer in this, if you're going to do a cover, bring something to the table. And you certainly brought a lot to the table with that. Even if it's just, if you're going to just maybe do it with different instrumentation or something, but you brought something different to that cover. And to me, you made it your own. And it's incredibly radio friendly what you did there. So yeah, good job, man. I really enjoyed that. That was good. Got a lot of thought went into it, I can tell.
Yeah, thanks.
Well said, everyone. Well said. So that was Glenn Hofbauer. So from Illinois, you are. I wrote Canada, and I'm so sorry about that as well. Illinois over to Ukraine. Ran Rawi, introduce yourself, dear. And what's the story behind your song, Nahom?
Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm from Ukraine, and we don't have much time actually here to practice English. It's just when if you are a teacher, like teaching English, yeah, probably you've got it, or you're traveling a lot. But here in Ukraine, it's actually almost impossible, especially for men now. So, my song Nahom, it's the name that I created myself, and this is kind of message for everyone who who just works out. It's not about stereotypes. It's just fighting for your own freedom, for your own nature, and you just you don't want to go after someone. You just want to create something on your own. And sometimes we all can. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit nervous. Like sometimes we win and sometimes we lose. Yes, and it's a song for all the losers that think that this is their last chance to do something. And I just created this kind of mantra for everyone who just wants to give up after trying something for the first time, so that you need to go and try one more time. So
Hey, that
thank you.
it's so meaningful to me personally, what you just said there. Sit back and enjoy this wonderful track, Ran Rami with Nahom. One love, ladies and gentlemen. Song 2 of 11.
After us, mounted drops, let them roll close. My nerve beats here, near, 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 near. Meanwhile, you're calling whispers, complaining I'm too brave. Blind is your mind to see real flowers in hearts. No. Will you
Absolutely fantastic. I loved it. The message is just it's just great. Honestly, beautiful. So let's hear what the co-hosts have got to say. Same order again. Danny, then Glenn, then Danny, Justin, Glenn, Steve, and Mark. Danny, what was your thoughts here, buddy?
Yep. Well, sometimes one of the things that I think a lot of we went through a phase in music where singer-songwriters and songwriters felt that in order to show angst or hurt, you had to do these big production numbers that were just so slow and drawn out that, I mean, you can write songs that have an upbeat rhythm or an upbeat mode or tone to them and express angst. So you can feel the angst that she had in this song, especially this at the end of that video. I've been in that position where people, they're talking at you because you failed or because you haven't succeeded, and you don't ever want to give up. So good for you. I think that was a nice upbeat way, even though the song was full of angst, or at least that's the impression I got from it. So nicely done.
Well said, Danny. Well said. Justin and Glenn?
Yeah, based off your description of the song, I thought it had a great message. I did have a little trouble understanding all of the lyrics in the verse, and it may just be like a little mixing tweak to make sure that the vocals are super clear. But really powerful imagery in the video, and I love the vocalizing in the chorus. That that I thought was fantastic. The breakdown timing is spot on. It kind of gave me like an EDM version of like Evanescence, which was pretty cool. So like in the background of my head, I'm like hearing like the heavy distorted guitars, but I'm going like, hey, this is a different feel, this is a different vibe. So like I really like the music, and I think the message is super important. So I would love to really be able to hear the words very, very clearly, so that message gets communicated.
Thank you so much.
Well said, Mr. Hofbauer.
Yeah, well, what a treat to see this video again. Too bad we couldn't see it in real time, but as Mark said, a little technical difficulty there. But yeah, I love the production. I thought that was fantastic. I think it's a very contemporary song that is radio ready. I do agree with Justin. Some of the words I had a little difficulty understanding, but great song. And I love the injection of the towards the outro, the na-na-nas. I love those. I just love those. So yeah, great song. Loved it.
Well said. Steve and then Mark. Then we're on to our next guest, is Paul, buddy. Steve?
I thought the production was top quality again. I thought the vocals were fantastic and really fitted with the song. And the thing that occurred to me that I really liked about it was there was like a feel, like an atmospheric, and I described it in the chat as a kind of a mysterious feel to the, to what you were hearing there. And for me, it didn't matter about whether I could hear the vocals, the lyrics, as to what the words were, because that went with the feel that I was getting. And then the video, I thought, kind of fitted with all of that, because in the video, you're kind of saying, well, what's going on here? And you can see like the flower and all this. And so it's very arty, and it captures you. So you're going to say, like I said, what's going on here? You're going to want to maybe watch that video again, listen to the song again, and get drawn in further into what was happening there. And I thought it was fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so pleasant to hear.
Mr. Story, final review of this song?
Yeah, you had no reason to feel nervous, because I really enjoyed that. It had a darkness to it, had almost like a sinister nursery rhyme feel to it as well, which I really liked. I thought you presented yourself really, really well on the video. You've got a fantastic image, great persona. And yeah, good stuff. Very impressed. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Well said, everyone. Run, Robbie, until the next time, my dear. One love. Yeah.
Thank you.
So From the Ukraine, we're heading over to Missouri. Another debutant today. He's been in the family for a while, but my first chance to get him on the show. Paul Buddy, introduce yourself, Paul. And what's the story behind your song, Bloom?
Hi, hello everybody. Yeah, my name is Paul Buddy. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, which is right in the middle of the United States, and it's 9 a.m. here. I'm a singer. I'm a singer-songwriter. I write a lot of music, and I play acoustic guitar as well as some other instruments. Write all kind of music, and just kind of getting into the production area of getting stuff produced and online. It's my first time on the show, so thank you for having me on the show. The song Bloom, this song that I'm going to share with you guys is one of my favorite songs that I've written. I wrote this song maybe about 10 years ago, and I actually had the idea for this song in a dream. I had this dream where I was walking through the forest. I was walking with my brother. He does music stuff with me. And in the dream, he was playing guitar and he was singing this chorus out for the song. He was singing like, "You are calling me to dance and you are causing me to shine." Like that, he was singing that chorus. And in the dream, I picked up on that and I started singing it. And then I started coming up with more words. And then, well, I woke up and I recorded it in my phone. And I basically, within the next 15 minutes or so, had come up with this whole entire song. Just because of that inspiration from that dream. But yeah, it's a fun one. It's about basically God, giving us the inspiration that he is illuminating the world around us, that all of creation is his, and that he gives us the passion, the desire, the inspiration, all that to bloom ourselves, to become what he wants us to be. So that's kind of the idea of the song behind it. Yeah.
What a beautiful introduction, man. Paul Buddy with Bloom. He's fantastic. Sit back and enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
One love.
Everywhere I go, people know your name. God, they cannot escape your infectious personality. And everyone I know has been singing this crazy song about your ability to rock the entire world. And on it goes. And I know I'm gonna be right in the center of your will. Oh, oh, oh. And on it goes. And I know I'm gonna be right in the center of your will. Singing drive by, come alive, you're calling me to roll with you. Drive by, come alive, you're causing me to bloom.
just as advertised. Absolutely beautiful, huh? Let's hear what the co-hosts have got to say. Then our next guest is from Chelsea. So same order again. Danny.
You know, as in a day and age when Christians are being persecuted, prosecuted, shot in church, I think, and you know, myself, I do attend mass every Sunday and confession regularly because I need it. But you know, it's nice to see somebody stand up and write something that they believe in. So good for you, Paul. Good for you.
Amen.
Thank you.
I think it's you know what, sometimes you need to take a stand, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. So good for you. Keep it up.
Thank you. Yeah, amen. Thank you.
Well said, brother. And I know Justin's another godly man here. Justin, what were your thoughts on that beautiful track?
Yeah, that's got some great, like, good summertime feel vibes, you know, and the whole thing about getting it from a dream I can totally relate to, although I will say I'm a little bit jealous because every time I wake up from a dream where I've had music and I try to stay silent long enough to remember it, and then the minute I open my mouth to try to hum it back, like I end up singing something different and then I can't remember what it was. So, but yeah, Acts 2:17, it says like your young men will see vision and your old men will dream dreams. And so I absolutely believe that God gives that inspiration. You got a great hook on the chorus. The whole song kind of reminds me of, you familiar with the 90s Audio Adrenaline? The band Audio Adrenaline, like their 90s music,
Yeah.
you're familiar with them? Like, then they actually have an album called Bloom. And
I didn't know that.
yeah, so I would check them out because this kind of feels like it fits in that vein. I think you've got two opportunities here. I know you said you're getting into the production stuff, and for being early on in production, I think you actually managed your low end really well in that song. It's the high end you want to probably pay more attention to, and then there may be one or two opportunities for lyrics crafting. You know, the overall message is very, very clear, but I know lyrics crafting can be really challenging to get what you want to say out in the most clear and most concise way, and continue to be creative with it. So as you continue your journey, like, just look into some lyrics crafting and high-end management where the mixing and production are concerned. But great song, man. Great song.
Well
Thank you. Yeah, awesome.
Well said, Justin. Glenn?
Yeah, Paul, I think that was a wonderful inspirational song. You know, I could hear that, you know, at the beginning of a church service, you know, by the band at any church you may attend. I do agree with Justin on the lyric crafting. You know, sometimes you can say the same thing with less words. You know, it felt at times that you felt compelled to put more words in to try to expand on what you were saying, but that's not always necessary. And so, you know, other than that, I thought it was a wonderful song. So great work.
Greenbeard, Redbeard?
Steve? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Paul, I thought that the song, well, I said in the chat, it was a very positive and very happy feel to it, which was wonderful. And it was like, I would call it a pop song, because there was nothing dark about it. And I liked the words Jesus Bloom, and because it got me thinking about creativity, and how we have all this absolutely amazing, wonderful world. And like a bloom is the flower, is what a plant has produced. Yeah, so this is like the peak of the creation is the bloom. And I think that, you know, people at large are not looking at like how amazing the actual creation is. We're in this absolutely, it's like the song, like, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world, you know, that hit song that everybody knows. That to me is very real. We are in this absolutely, utterly amazing, wonderful creation. And so to put that, just those two words, and they were coming over, like, you know, Jesus Bloom, that I thought was like linking you to the creation. I thought that was fantastic. And as I said, I thought it was a happy, positive, and a pop song. And I really enjoyed it.
Well said, dude.
Thank
Right,
you.
Mark, story,
Amen.
what was your thoughts here, brother? And then we get over to young Chelsea and Oz.
Well, I always think it's really nice when people get something from their own personal faith that inspires them to write an inspirational song about that faith, which you've done there. You know, there's nothing about that. All that song gives to me is light. You know, it just fills me with how happy you are, the light you feel, and I respect that 100%. And I thought it was a good song. And what I liked about it was when the chorus comes in, it just gets you. You're not expecting it, but the way you put those lyrics together, great lyrics, by the way. The way you put those lyrics together for the chorus, you managed to lift the song without really going crazy. Do you know what I mean? You kept it going nice and steady, and then brought that chorus in. And the minute I heard that chorus, I thought that's a hook line. So yeah, good man, good man. And more power to you. More power to you.
Well said, everyone.
Well, thank you.
You're
Paul,
welcome,
buddy, you're
sir.
absolutely fantastic, man. Until the next time, my friend. Oh, buddy. Yeah, so
Thank you.
from Missouri, we're flying down under to Australia. Good night, mate. Let's put another shoot. Oh, I'm not going to say that.
What
Chelsea,
do you mean?
Chelsea, introduce yourself. And what's the story behind your fantastic song? Talk about it.
Okay, well, my name's Chelsea. I'm from Australia, a pretty small town over here. Mum and I are alpaca farmers, so I've been doing that for a while, which is pretty fun. I've always done music. None of my family is really musical except for me, which don't really know how that happened, but you know, here we are, I guess. I've been playing music and doing it for a very, very long time. I never had music lessons. I kind of just like learnt. And in terms of production and stuff, I try to do a lot of my own stuff. I go to uni for music over here, so I'm in my last semester of my degree. So pretty exciting. I'm working on an EP for my major work, which I'm pretty stoked about, and producing it and recording it all myself using the studios and some really, really cool equipment. And yeah, and I made this song. A lot of my music isn't about other people. It's more like it's always about me, which is not to sound vain at all, like, because that's what music should be. Like, it should always be about yourself. Like, you're the person performing it. Like, you're not like you're there to perform it for other people, but you're really there to perform it for yourself. So why would you not write it for yourself? And talk about it's just like in the title, it's, you know, talk about things. I personally don't talk about anything. Someone will be like, what's up? And I'll be like, nothing. Don't even worry about it. No, probably shouldn't do that. It's probably healthier to talk about things. But, you know, it's also just catchy, and I play a lot of instruments as well. So I do the lead guitar on the track as well as all the vocals and the rhythm guitar. I'm an acoustic guitarist as well. And yeah, I don't know. It's a you can shake your ass to this track. I love it personally. I think it's fun as and I hope you guys enjoy it. So thanks.
Hey, it's what a wonderful introduction. Just so you know, you're not allowed to say hope in this show. If anybody says it, I correct you. There's no hope
Okay.
about it. They're going to love
Hope?
it. Chelsea Dakita, we've talked about
Okay.
it. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
Where have you been before you busted up your shin? Where were you going? What were you doing before all of this love? Where have you been? You don't want to talk about it, so I don't ask. But I want to know more about it. Let me in your past. You don't want to talk about it, so I don't ask. But I want to know more about it. Let me in your past. Let me in your past.
You're shutting down while you're at my house. You're making my mind spin round and round. I'm shutting down while I'm at your house. You're making my mind spin around and round. You don't want to talk about it, so I don't ask. But I want to know more about it. Let me in your past. You don't want to talk about it, so I don't ask. But I want to know more about it. Let me in your past. You don't want to talk about it, so I don't ask. But I want to know more about it. Let me in your past. You don't want to talk about it, so I don't ask. But I want to know more about it. Let me in your past. You don't want to talk about it, so I don't ask. But I want to know more about it. Let me in your past.
Beautiful track. I loved it. Absolutely fantastic. Same,
Thanks.
oh, just loved it, loved it. Same order again, gents. Danny, then Justin, first two, please.
Very cool. Very cool stuff. Chelsea, there, you know what? I've internalized my whole life and it has served me well most times. There's always that time you really should have spoke up. You got to pick your spots. So nicely done. I like the way you kind of, it's kind of got to me a retro sound, kind of
Yeah,
like
nice. Yes.
something. I'm thinking early motels versus like a 90s type of thing. So very cool, you know. And if I had one small suggestion, a lot of the music that I am sent for my various radio shows that I do, I noticed these days that they feel the need to have these 30, 45-second intros. I would have tightened that up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, if you're sending music out to radio programmers or things of that nature, they're only going to listen to the first 15 to 30 seconds. And if the song doesn't get going, you know, boop, next. So that would be my advice on that. I don't know how my peers here feel, but otherwise, I think it was fantastic.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed it.
Do you know something, Chelsea? He is an expert. He does get sent thousands of songs every month, and he's just telling you that's what radio hosts do, isn't it? So yeah, maybe, but if you got to master that song, maybe just cut down the introduction a little bit. But
Yeah.
fantastic, beautiful song, wasn't it, Danny? Justin, then Glenn.
Yeah, it's probably, at least for myself, personal opinion, the sad truth that the song has to start so soon. You know, 'cause there are whole bodies of work that I think, as a composer, the music can sometimes say as much as the words. But I understand what Danny's saying, you know, today. But again, personal opinion. Great vocal production. Really great use of the "about it" lyrics theme. Like you didn't just say talk about it. Like you used "about it" in more ways than one to firm up not only your message but the craftsmanship of the lyrics on that chorus. I'm torn when the last chorus comes in, because at this time we've going on the third round of hearing the chorus, right?
Yeah.
I'm torn whether or not there should be more in the production to elevate that desire you're talking about, or if it should stay the same, because you're also talking about leaving the situation alone. And so, like, I'm torn from an extra musical standpoint. Other than that, there's one little really high biting frequency that every once in a while, I think, like on some of like your background guitar, the little wicket, like the high one,
Yeah.
and or those riser effects that come in, that just bites my ear, and it's just a slight bit distracting. So you might want to just investigate that, maybe some dynamic EQ for those moments, just to keep that from poking people. But the rest of the production is exquisite. Great job.
Thank you.
See, the wonderful thing is, Justin, she done it all herself, brother. That's the wonderful thing about it. I mean, you're a professional. You can hear all these extra things. Reach out and help the young girl, man. Glenn, what was your thoughts, brother?
I loved it. I mean, I just love the song. I could listen to your voice all day.
Thank you.
I just love the tone of your voice. Great song, great production. And I know listening to it on an iPad doesn't do it justice, but I could, if I could hear the full track and the full audio, I would hope there's a little more lower into it, a little more solid bass helping the song along.
Yeah.
And maybe it's there and I can't hear it, but if it's not, and you got that bass line in there, I'd probably bump that just a little bit to give it a little more drive. So that would be my only suggestion. But otherwise, a great song. I could hear this on the radio.
Yeah, that's
And
okay. I'm just
I'd turn
making
it
it
up.
clear. No, just but when Sparky said by the way, I did have a lot of help on this track. This wasn't entirely myself. I would like to give credit. I have had help on this track. Absolutely. This wasn't entirely myself. So I just wanted to shine light on that fact. I had a very, very good mate helping me out.
Yeah. Great song.
She's a young puppet. You're still a teenager, aren't you? I believe.
Yeah, no, I just definitely want to give credit. That was definitely not entirely myself, but yeah, thank
You're
you.
awesome. Greenbeard, Redbeard, then we're on to the next guest, Songbird. Steve?
Chelsea, I thought your vocals were absolutely brilliant. And so the vocals were what I was hearing, all the way through, and what, for me, that was the main part of it all. And I liked the way the song built as well. That was important for me. And what I was thinking is I was trying to think, like, who do you remind me of? And then I got it, and it was Dido. And, like, she has done fantastically well, with her singing. And actually, like, I have a little story about her. I saw her once at a festival, and there were other people there. Like, Pink was on the same bill, and she had all this band behind her. And I saw Dido, and she only had this guy on backing guitar, and that was all she needed. So, like, for her, it's her voice. And I think you have a voice of the same kind of quality. You have, like, a really wonderful voice. And
Thank you.
that's what I wanted to say about it. So, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well said, Mr. Story.
Yeah, I mean, I was advised by my mentor, Joey Stuckey, to cut the intro to one of my songs, which I released as a single. It's good advice because, much as you'd love to think that people are going to sit down and listen to the whole intro, people they don't. But forget that. That's irrelevant, right? It's a great song. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, I was trying to think of you. Remind me of. There's very much a Dido feel there. But what I really liked about it, right, on a really positive note, was the fact that it is a very good song. He performed it very, very well, and kudos to you for playing all the instruments. Was you're singing these lyrics, and I get it. When you get to that point when you are all talked out, all shouted out, you've rowed, you've done all this, and you have this feeling in your voice of like, I'm so tired of all this now. Let's just talk about it. And it came across really well like that. And you really put your stamp and identity onto that creation. So yeah, really good. It kept me really interested all the way through. I really enjoyed it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you.
Chelsea, you're fantastic. It's the first of many, hopefully. I know you're in Australia and you've probably got some university tomorrow or whatever. So if you need to go, don't worry about it. You can see the rest of the show later. And if you can't hang around, but if you're tired, go to your bed because we don't want to affect your studies or anything like that if you need to.
No, you're okay. It's 1 a.m. over
Chelsea.
here, so thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So from Australia, we're heading over to New Jersey. Songbird, welcome. Introduce yourself. What's the story behind your song Dry Land?
Hi, everybody. I'm Songbird. As you heard, I am from New Jersey. And right now it is 10:51 over here, so super fun. Happy Monday, if it's Monday for you. And I'm a pop singer-songwriter, and I was going to college for it, and I ended up dropping out, and I ended up doing it full-time. It's kind of like what I'm doing right now. I started working with some people in Nashville, Tennessee. I go there a lot to co-write, record, all that kind of stuff. So this song specifically, I just released it in June. and I wrote it and recorded it in Nashville. And I really love sharks. They're like my favorite animal. I literally have a shark tattoo. They're just like the coolest things. And so I wanted to base a song off of that. And we kind of just like looked up the great white sharks, like personalities and just like how they act. So it kind of made the song about how, there's people that could drag you like underwater, or, like mental health issues, or anything that's just really like bothering you, in the sense like it's just taking you under. But in the end, there's always going to be dry land. There's always going to be like, the light at the end of the tunnel type situation. So that's kind of what this song is about. So enjoy.
Fantastic introduction. And yeah, this is Songbird. First of many appearances, I hope. Dry Land by Songbird. So that can enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
I'm running out of breath. Feels good to say it out loud. You caught me off guard, but I think I got you figured out. You said the right things, and it hurts to feel it right now. I gave it all away just for you to tear it down. Never give me what I need. Thought that you were everything, but you're what's lurking underneath. Tell me, what do you want from me? Use me up, 'cause you can. I'm all locked up in your hands. I'm just another boy soul in your size. Keep treading water every day, every night. Please let me go. You're so vicious, so let me float for a minute. I'm treading water for the sharks, and I can't stand. Always looking for a little bit of dry land. I'm drowning in my words, the ones you never hear me say. Like how the silence hurts, and now you look the other way. Never give me what I need. Thought that you were everything. You're what's lurking underneath. Tell me, what do you want from me? Use me up, 'cause you can. I'm all locked up in your hands. I'm just another boy soul in your size. Keep treading water every day, every night. Please let me go. You're so vicious, so let me float for a minute. I'm treading water for the sharks, and I can't stand. Always looking for a little bit of dry land. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of dry land. Just a little bit. You watched my every move, made sure I was less than you. I think it's all you know how to do. Think I'm finding myself in the open water with a little bit I've got left. 'Cause you can. I'm all locked up in your hands. I'm just another boy soul in your size. Keep treading water every day, every night. Please let me go. You're so vicious, so let me float for a minute. I'm treading water for the sharks, and I can't stand. Always looking for a little bit of dry land.
Songbird, ladies and gentlemen. Another beautiful track. I've said that word enough this show, but it really was. It was just lovely. Let's hear what the chorus have got to say. Then our next guest is Ron Friedland. So, same order, lads. Danny and Justin.
Hey. Yep. Songbird, where are you from here in Jersey?
I'm by the shore. I'm in Brick.
Okay, you're not far from me. I'm in Hamilton, so that's not too bad.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. I love what you do when you get going there with the chorus. Uh, I listen to the lyrics. Yeah, I get it. Nice job, nice. I had because of your preface to the tune, I had the metaphor going, yeah, in my head. Uh, I like the song. I just, if I had one criticism, is it kind of sounds. I mean, it's poppy and it's cool, but it kind of sounds like a lot of other things out there. I would figure out a way to make something pop, to make something really stand out, where it's like, oh yeah, okay, that, every now and then you listen to a tune and you might be plodding along and then something will happen. Whether back in the day, back in the 70s and 80s, Barry Manilow always threw in a patented key change, or what's the word I'm looking for? De-escalation. Anyway, but modulation. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. But otherwise, good luck with it. And maybe we can talk after the show, and I'll get you to come on down to the radio show.
That'd be so fun. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, good luck.
Thank you.
Justin and Glenn.
Yeah, the production quality, top notch. Vocal performance, top notch. There was a little thing you did in the instrumental or going into one of the other verses, like not Jaws essentially, but that like shark reference and the thing, doing the little string thing. So I thought that was a cool musical element based on what the song was about. I'm going to echo Danny a little bit and just ask you a question, like, as an artist, what is your like unique artist stamp? Like, what is your signature? We're obviously, as creators and artists, we're influenced by everything we love, and then we try to create some kind of amalgam from all of that, but there still needs to be something that's inherently you, that when somebody turns on the radio and they hear your song, they immediately go, that's a Songbird song, right? Like, as opposed to what Danny was saying, this is another pop song.
Right.
It's a great pop song, but it's another pop song. So that'd be my challenge to you as you keep going forward, is what makes it uniquely Songbird?
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that feedback.
Well said. Was it Glenn, then Steve?
Yeah, well, first, I think Songbird's a perfect stage name for you. You've got a marvelous voice. So yeah, a great production. I mean, it was top shelf stuff. Because I play the guitar, maybe to differentiate it, maybe you could have some driving guitar, electric guitar in the background, but I thought it was a marvelous song. I think it's radio ready, quite frankly. So great job.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Well said, well said. Steve and Mark?
Justin beat me to it. I thought the production was fantastic and your vocals were fantastic. And I said in the chat that I thought you have a soulful quality to your voice. It's really a lot of feeling in your voice. And so, well, that's about it. That's all I can say. Just a fantastic job all around. I loved it.
Thank you.
Said Mark, story.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. It literally made the hairs, and I have many on my arm, stand up. And I think they're still standing up, actually. But yeah, I love your voice. I think you've got a fantastic, haunting voice. If I just heard that song on the radio, I'd want to know who you are, because it really did move me as a song, as a composition, with the way you used your voice, the little twists you put into it, and everything. So yeah, 10 out of 10 from me. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I've given you a like and subscribe on YouTube already. So there you go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, keep more. Keep coming.
Well said, everyone. That was Songbird. First of many appearances, I hope, my dear. Till the next time, Songbird. New Jersey, we're heading over to Colorado. Return to the show, Ron Friedland. Introduce yourself, my friend. And what's the story behind your song, On All of Us?
Hey, friends. Glad to be back. Thanks for having me, Sparky. So I'm outside of Denver, Colorado. It's a little after 9 o'clock here. So last time I was here, I explained that I'm pretty much a self-contained one-man operation. I do the writing and the playing and the producing and the arranging and all that. And most of my songs tend to either be message songs or story songs. And the last time I was here, I played a song or shared a song called It All Goes By, which was written from the perspective of a guy who's lived his life and kind of learned stuff along the way and kind of figured stuff out. So contrast that, this song, On All of Us, is from the perspective of an idealistic 17 or 18-year-old that I was when I originally wrote the song. I pulled it out a little while back and dressed it up and cleaned it up and put it down, and it shares a sentiment and a message that I think was true back then, and sadly we're still struggling to get this through everybody's heads now. So it's a simple, straightforward message we all pretty much should just remember. We all bleed red and we're all in this together. So enjoy On All of Us.
What a beautiful introduction again. Ron Friedland with On All of Us. Marvellous track. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
I was thinking about the way things are. You and I could really go so far. All we have to do is see the stars shine on all of us. See smiles on all of us. And we can feel the truth inside us. Then we can see to stand beside us. Inside us. I was walking down the street last night, wishing things would only work out right. We all really have to see the light shines on all of us. See smiles on all of us. And we can feel the truth inside us. Then we can see to stand beside us. Inside us. I keep wondering how the world could be if everyone could live in harmony. Let our torch touch those across the sea and shine on all of us. See smiles on all of us. Then we can feel the truth inside us. Then we can see to stand beside us. Inside us. Yeah, inside us.
Ron Friedland, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fantastic stuff again. Just love it, love it, love it. So, same order, gents. Danny, then Justin, what's your thoughts there?
Ron, are you a Beatles fan?
Could you tell?
I could tell. Had a little Strawberry Fields essence in there, and but I really liked the guitar ride section. I thought that was really cool. That was very well done, very tastefully done. Lyrically, I get it. That, in the words of Robert Plant, are a song of hope, so to speak. It had a nice groove to it. It moved along at a good pace. So good for you. Nice song.
Thank you.
Justin and Glenn?
Yeah, I think messages of unity are very important in this day and age. The lyrics, they really, for me, like, they open up the conversation, the dialogue, because I started to think, like, what if we do and could actually see the truth inside everybody? But it begs the question then, what happens if the truth that we see isn't positive, or if it isn't pleasant? Like, what then? So it creates this conversation, at least in my mind. But getting people to think about it to begin with is the starting point. So this would be a very catalytic song. So
thanks.
Well said, dude. Glenn and Steve?
Yeah, very, very nice song. And before I get into the meat, I love the bass line. Yeah, a lot of people don't notice those, but very well played. Love the guitar part. Like Danny said, I think, these types of songs with this message are lacking, today. So I think it's great that you can bring a positive song, to the forefront. I do agree with Danny too. It was a bit of a retro. I love the chorus, especially the first half of the chorus. Big Beatles fan as well, but very nice song. Liked it a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well said, Steve, and then Mark.
Ron, I really enjoyed your song, and what kind of came over for me was the message and the positivity in it. And I tend to write songs myself with a message, and I tend to follow singer-songwriters with songs with a message. And so for me, that's what's important. Or I mean, there's a lot of other things are important, but a message from a song is something that I listen to. And I think that, if we can get other people to listen to the messages in the songs, this in itself is it's almost like a role that we have. Like, what you can say, like, what are you doing on this planet? What is your role in life? I'm telling people about how I feel, and I'm getting something over. And your song does that. So that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you.
Well said, Marky boy.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, Ron. It's definitely got a Beatles feel to it, but it kind of I found the song very soothing. It's almost like it invited you in, sat you down, made you a cup of tea, and then told you the story. And you're just sitting there going, "Oh, wash it over me," Great, absolutely great, brilliant composition. Well done, well done.
Appreciate
well said,
you all.
everyone. That was Ron Friedland, Colorado. Until the next time, my friend. Fantastic, bud. So, from one Ron to another Ron. Ron Terrell is over in Wisconsin. Your act name is High, but you've got a few projects. Could you introduce the song Milwaukee featuring Shyberry? Tell us a bit about it, Ron. Oh, your microphone's away, brother. We can't hear your microphone. Yeah, man. It's all right. We'll give you a few seconds. If it doesn't come on in a few seconds, we'll just jump quickly to the next one, but should be all right. Maybe you've plugged in a speaker or earphone or something. What we'll do is I'll give you a few seconds, and if not, we'll just jump to Mark's song and you can go next, right? So these things happen. It's no problem. I'm going to jump to Mark's story. So you've got 5 minutes, Ron, to get it fixed, buddy. So Mark's story. Could you introduce yourself again, my friend? And the story behind your new song. Let me unmute you there. And the story behind your new song, which is what's it called? It's called Help Me. Mark's story in the Matters. Yeah. Is it a new band project?
All right. So I've just spent the last 2.5, I don't know, I've lost it, how long it took me to record this album, where I played and wrote everything on it, designed the album cover, produced it. The only thing I didn't do was master it. And then I had the hell climb of getting it onto streaming platforms, which is all new to me. And it stressed me out no end, but I got there. But I just wanted to have a bit of fun, because it's all been quite serious up till now. And I do like to do a cover. And I've done quite a few covers. They're on TikTok, where it's just me and an acoustic guitar and I'm singing, or maybe with a beat behind me, or sometimes just the guitar. But then I had this idea to, using this video app I've got, to record myself playing all the parts. It's a little complicated, but I'm kind of getting my head around it. So I kind of formed a band with myself, and I called it Mark Story and the Mad Hatters, and every member of the band wears a different hat, but they're all me. I've done a few like this, but I really like Help Me by Sonny Boy Williamson. I'm heavily into like old blues and stuff like that, so on and so forth. So I thought I'd give it a go, but I wanted to bring something different to it. So I thought I didn't really want to tamper with it too much. So I decided to play it on slide guitar and do all the parts separately, and then cut them together in a video. I do try and interact with myself as well, so it looks a little bit mental, but it's just a bit of fun, really. It's just something I put out there to have a laugh and keep my YouTube channel alive while I'm putting out official videos for the album. So enjoy.
Honestly, fantastic, Marky boy. I'll be to bits, man. Help Me by Mark Story and the Mad Hatters. It's a new project. I love it. Right, sit back, enjoy. 4 more songs after this, ladies and gents. Another 50 minutes or something. Absolutely fantastic, Mark. Loved it. Same as everything else you do, man. Danny Coleman, then Justin, what was your thoughts here?
First off, Mark, beside my radio show, Rock on Radio, I also do a blues music show that is syndicated on several FM stations here in New Jersey. So if you want to send me your music, I will play it on not only my Rock on Radio Indie Hour show, but I'll also play it on my blues music show. So
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
and you're playing cigar box guitar, man. I love that. I have a few friends, several friends who play cigar box, and for whatever reason, they always make the slide just growl when it's played, you know. So, as a blues musician myself, I enjoyed that. You know, as far as the overall quality of like that video, you know, maybe a little more production, different drums, a little more vocal, but other than that, yeah, send me your music, man. I think you and I will get along real well. So
I'll send you my
fantastic.
sir.
You got it.
Do you
Great.
want hard copy or do you want files?
Yep, MP3 files are fine.
I'll get them off you. I'll sort out an email. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that.
Dustin and Glenn.
Yeah, Mark, it's the blues. What's not to love about the blues? And you played them wonderfully, all the parts, the bass, the guitar, the harmonica. Did you play the drums too?
It's the Beat Buddy pedal.
Okay.
It's a Beat Buddy. It's a pedal where you can operate with your foot while you're playing and do this, that, and the other. But what I did was I found it difficult to get the levels exactly right if I used the drums with, say, guitar and vocals. So I recorded each bit separately, then tried to adjust it best I could. Yeah. I basically programmed the drums using the pedal and then played everything else live, so to
nice.
speak.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all you.
It's fun. Yeah.
I have nothing else to say other than it's very, very well performed, and just get those vocals where we can hear them. Like,
yeah, they're a bit low. I do agree.
Yeah.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you, appreciate it.
Glenn and Steve.
Mark, you're always true to your genre. I love listening to your stuff. You know, this was raw, which is the way blues should be played. I love the song, man. Great job.
Thank you, Glenn. Cheers, man.
Yeah, you bet.
Well said. Steve, and then Ron, who's going to do the review because Glenn can't review. Mark can't review his own song. Sorry.
Mark, like I love what you do. I'm a fan. And the one thing that stands out, for me about what you do is that you do it all. You sing the songs, you write the songs, you play all the instruments, you do the production. And then not only all of that, you then create the videos as well. And today, what we've just seen here is one step above all of that. You've created a one-man band that is more than a one-man band. A one-man band used to be just somebody, with a microphone, a guitar. Maybe they had like some kind of drum that they could hit with their foot, and maybe they had a harmonica or something, and they played it all, and that's great. But that is a one-man band. Today, I have seen a one-man band, which is you, but you are on two more instruments as well. So there's three of you, but still one. And I think that takes a bit of doing. So that's what I wanted to say. Fantastic.
Oh, thanks, Steve. I did a cover. I've done two others. I've done Roadhouse Blues, and I did When the Levee Breaks, the Led Zeppelin track. And there's four of me in that one, and that was fun. Then I lock all my personalities away till the next time I need them. I mean, musical differences with yourself really takes some doing, but we row like crazy, the four of us.
Hey, that's fine. Ron Friedland, what was your thoughts there, bud? And then we'll see if Ron's microphone's going to work. But Steve Andrews is up next, just in case it doesn't. Could you just test it?
Sure.
Check 1, check 2.
Right, cool. You're up after Steve then, Ron. Right, just a way I've ordered it.
Okay, you got me. You can hear me.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So, Mr. Friedland, what was your thoughts on Mark's track? Then we'll get to Steve.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, that was awesome. I mean, you've got that authentic, gritty, swampy, down in the dirt kind of blues thing going, and well performed. All of the instruments sounded right where they needed to, and you kind of have that George Thorogood-ish kind of a voice. That growl is solid and definitely gets that blues thing going. So well done. Well done. I'm a fan.
Thanks. Thank you. I put a video out the other day. It was the unboxing of the CDs, and I spoke over it. I don't normally speak. I just do my thing. And I kept getting these comments from people going, "I thought you was from the USA." You're from the UK, and I'm like, "Yeah, sorry."
Well done.
I love it. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Well
Thank
said,
you.
everyone. George Thorogood, Bad to the Bones, one of my favourite songs in the world. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Mark Story, until the next time, my brother. On every
Thanks,
show.
guys. Thank you, people.
Alongside
Thank
Steve.
you.
Cheers, bud. Right, so from the UK, we're heading over to Portugal. Steve Andrews, Bard of Ely. Introduce yourself and the story behind your song, Reality Song.
Okay, thank you, Sparky. Yeah, I am indeed Steve Andrews, also known as the Bard of Ely, which is a big part of Cardiff, not Ely in Cambridgeshire. And very quickly, I got that title because I used to write for Big Issue magazine, and they called me the Bard of Ely because I was living in Ely, in Cardiff. And I was a bard because I write songs and poems and everything. So anyway, so that's a bit about who I am. This song, Reality Song, is a very old song. I wrote it sometime back in the 90s, and it's part of my live set. Because when I perform live, I like to get the audience like doing something as well, and this song gets them doing something. It gets people clapping along, it gets people singing along, it can get people dancing along. Whatever they do, that's great. And basically, it's called Reality Song because it's me trying to say that I think like we all have like a shared reality, and we have our own realities. And when we're trying to talk to somebody, or if we're trying to sing a song to somebody or whatever, we're trying to share our reality with others. And so it's about that, but maybe the lyrics, I don't know whether the lyrics fit with that, but it was how it came out. Anyway, it's produced by Jace Lewis, who produced all of this album, which is called Songs of the Now and in a way, Reality Song is both. Because it's an old song. It's been like produced by Jace, who was updated it, and produced it in a studio. And so you're hearing it now as it's a song of now and then, because the then was in the past when I wrote it. Anyway, it works really well live. You're going to hear what happened to it in a studio. So anyway, here it is, Reality Song. Sparky, take it away, please.
You got it, brother. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love. 3 more songs to go after this. It's been an extra long show today, but it's because it's been so good. Yeah? So I can enjoy. One love.
Hey! 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 The tree stretches into the sky, it's really rather tall. And you're already off the ground and really rather small. And out there on the street of life, your back's against the wall. Hey! Hey! I'd really like to tell you how I hear and feel and see. I'd really love to share with you some real reality. Hey! Hey! Hey, clock, tick-tocking away down in the hall. Although I think it speaks to me, it says nothing at all. I'm sitting here all by myself upon my little bed, composing compositions as they ramble through my head. Hey! Some come out like this one, some come out like that. Hey! Walking in the streets, there is a very cool cat. Hey! A-walling round a lamppost as all the girls go by. Hey! The peacock sings and flaunts his wings, it makes you want to sigh. I'd really like to tell you how I hear and feel and see. I'd really love to share with you some real reality. Hey! La 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 la. Hey! La 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 la. Hey! La 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la. La 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 la. Hey la 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 la. Hey la 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 la. Hey la 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 la.
I'm going to share some real reality with you. La 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 la. That's just a man. Honestly, wow. Danny, Justin, what's your thoughts here? Danny?
Yep. Oh, there I am. Sorry. Mark, I have to go after this.
Oh, really?
Because I have to go to work. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody now. And for those of you I got to, thank you for listening to my opinion. Yes, sir.
There's 3 songs left. I'll make sure I'll send them to you so you can hear them later. You're only going to miss a little bit of the show,
Okay.
Danny. So Danny will still hear your songs. Anyone who's not been featured yet.
That's great. Anybody I haven't heard, I apologize.
No.
But Steve, it's kind of cool. It's like Dropkick Murphys meets Steve Andrews. I love that kind of stuff. The crowd, it's even got a Celtic feel to me. So interesting, and that would be a great bar song for some of the venues that I perform in. So good stuff. Thank you, sir, and thank you guys. It was nice sharing this with you, and good luck to all of you that participated with whatever it is you do, music, production, so on and so forth.
Thank
I
you,
hope
my
I
friend.
see you again.
Danny runs at clockwork, and I told him it was a 90-minute show, and it's just running a little bit over. So Danny, see you the next time. See you next Monday, brother. Cheers, man.
See you later.
Cheers, bud.
Thank you so much, Danny.
Justin,
you're welcome.
Yeah, speaking of Danny having to go to work, this felt like a sea shanty for the streets, right? Like I could hear the bodhrán in it, like if there was one, right? But the sea shanty is traditionally, it's like a rhythmic work song accompaniment, right? Like to try to make work go through. And you're talking about reality, and I'm just thinking about like the reality of life. Like life is work. There's whatever you do, there's a lot of work involved. Even if you enjoy it and it's all play, like you might work hard at playing. But yeah, it's fun. It does its job. And as a percussionist, I'm like, I'd throw some drums in there. Get that boom.
La 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 la. Just honestly, help him then. But yeah, Justin, anything else to say?
A sea shanty for the streets.
Well said.
Thank you,
Glenn?
Justin. And I'm just thinking, you see, I started off playing in folk clubs, and sea shanties are traditional folk music. So I've only just realized this. Maybe I was influenced by that when I put this song together, which was back in the 90s. And when I play it live, all kinds of stuff happens. So thank you.
That's said, Justin. Glenn, Mark, then Ron Fiedland's going to do a review for Steve here. So
Yeah, Steve, just a fun song, and yeah, would love to see you perform this live in front of a crowd, because I can see them all getting into it. I'd like to see this covered by, I think what Danny said, the Dropkick Murphys, or some full Irish band that can bring drums, maybe a fiddle into it, and I could just see it just driving the crowd nuts. So great song. I loved it.
Thank you, Glenn. That would be amazing if I had like a full band on it, and as you said, with a fiddle and all that, it would be absolutely amazing. So thank you. I could see that.
Well said. Mr. Story, then Ron Fiedland.
Well, first of all, Steve, I have to say I do love what you've done with your beard. It looks fantastic, absolutely fantastic, sir. We've got a bit of beard envy going on now. Right, you've done it to me again, haven't you? Like, I love your music, and I love you, and I love what you represent and everything you do. And rather like when you presented us with Harvest Home, and I went, wow, I did the same. I've never heard that song before, and I absolutely loved it. It was just fantastic. So maybe I could put a video together for you for that as well, because that's really a cool tune. So if you're interested, I'll knock you one together.
Mark, thank you so much. I am interested at the moment, and the reason you haven't heard it before is it's only on the YouTube topic or whatever, the video, and so you can't comment on it or anything. And so a video for it would be absolutely brilliant. And thank you for all you've said about it as well. Thank you.
I'll speak to you. I'll send you a message and send me the track, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay, that'll be amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well said, Mark. Mr. Friedland, what was your thoughts here before we get to Mr. Terrell?
Yeah, Steve, great job. You know, that it's infectious, it's catchy, it drives the whole way through. I found myself thinking right at the beginning, hey, you know, like, where's my beer? I should be out there with the crowd doing the haze with you every time. Well put together. Again, the end of the song where you did all the vocal repeats, I'm sure the whole crowd gets into that with you as well. And yeah, well done. Liked it.
Thank you, Ron. Yeah, I mean, it's a song that can go on for, you know, a while, and then I can come back to singing the, you know, the chorus line, and it's very variable. It's never the same, and people can end up doing some strange things. Like, I remember once I played this in a bar, and there were people sitting in seats, and there were two guys in these seats, and they started dancing in their chairs. So they were moving the seat about as they were moving to the song. It was like some kind of Cossack dancing, sitting down. And that's why
How fun is that?
Because it was so strange. So yeah, so, thank you.
Well said, everyone. Steve Andrews, you know how much I love you, man. Until the next time, but till tomorrow probably. See you soon, dude.
Thank
From
you.
Portugal, heading over to Wisconsin. Ron Terrell, my friend on Facebook, he goes by the name of Hi. He's got a few projects. You introduce yourself the best way. And what's the story behind the song Milwaukee featuring Shyberry?
Gotcha. Hi, everyone. My stage name is Ron Hi Terrell. I'm the one that's basically greets everyone, the friendly one, the happy drummer. I play in two bands, Faded Places, and the song that you're going to hear is from the band Hijack. That song was written about 8 years ago, and Milwaukee is about our hometown, our Cream City Bricks, and a unity of musicians were pretty much gathered together for this track. That's also off of our album. So we have multiple like street drummers, so kind of like bucket drummers, if you will. We have Shyberry, who's a Milwaukee rap artist, and we're actually into the hard rock alt scene. So it's interesting. It might be a little bit of a culture shock, but let's see how this actually goes.
Hey, it's absolutely fantastic, Ron. Honestly, everyone's going to love you, man. You're a marvelous musician, and I found you through a friend of a friend, Mr. Don Kipper, on the Real Radio. So, Don, you know, some good people here. Sit back and enjoy. One love, ladies and gentlemen.
Bricks have come alive. Bang the drum, let's get it on. Feel the beat, feel the pride. From every side, stand your feet. The time is now. Gotta stand up proud and wave your flag. Milwaukee.
Yeah. My city's different than the rest of them, but we're competing with the best of them. I'm proud as hell, so I hold my head. Pave the way to my grave when I'm cold and dead. I've been here for a minute now, 28 years, and my all is what I give it now. Look, I know there's room for improvement, but when we come together, we're a force, we're a movement.
Short and sweet, absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10, man. Just
Two
wunderbar.
minute burner.
So let's see what the pros have got to say. Darry's away now, so we'll go Justin, Glenn. You'll still get 5 reviews. I'll make it work. Justin, then Glenn.
Yeah, so it's a Milwaukee anthem, right?
Yeah.
And it's I guess somebody was saying earlier, like when we write songs, we're writing like from our perspective, our reality, right? And trying to share that with other people. So it's always interesting to see and hear how people perceive things. Now, I've never been to Milwaukee, so I'm curious if I go to Milwaukee, if that's the vibe and feel that I'm going to get from being in that space. But I think like the street drummers, they definitely, and I'm a drummer myself, so like I can appreciate all that and the little sounds and things, and really added to like the grit and the edge and gave it this like industrial feel that really complemented the guitars and what the guitars were doing, like right from the intro. In a constructive way. I mean, for what the song is supposed to be doing, I don't think the lyrics are as important as some other like message songs and story songs, right? Like this is just like, yo, we're here. Here's who we are. It's like on the nose, on the button. Coming from the theater world, I'm very much about story and stuff. So the lyrics didn't do much for me personally, but I understand their function in this song, and they're performing that function perfectly. But I immediately started thinking of, are you familiar with the Transporter movies with Jason Statham?
Yes, I am actually.
I'm like, I can hear this in one of those car chase scenes, one of the fight scenes and stuff. Like it had that kind of like attack and attention to it. So like if they ever do like Transporter 4 or 9 or whatever one they're on, and he drives through Milwaukee, I'm like, this needs to get synced, licensed to that.
There you go. A car chase through like all the different breweries that we have through here in downtown Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Well said, Justin. That was class, man. So Glenn, then Steve.
Yeah, Ron. So yeah, my head banging days are long past, but I was going like this. I mean, that was a rocking song. I loved it, man. It had, I flashed back to Linkin Park a little bit, who I respect immensely and love their work. And, I thought it was a great tune. So, like Justin said, I could, this would be great sync stuff. So cool. I loved it.
Well said, Glenn.
Awesome. Thank you.
Steve, Mark, then Ron too.
It's a cliche to say something really rocks, but your song really rocks. It had me moving, like Ben was just saying he was not, I was moving to it. And I said in the comments that at a live gig, this would be a definite moshable song because it's got that energy that I thought was fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of times when we do play it live, this one stirs the crowd a little bit, I will say. And
I can
we just love
imagine.
doing it.
If I was there, I would be one of those people moving to it. But I'm 72, but I still move. So yeah, you got it.
He's still a jive bunny. Still a jive bunny, Ron. So there's Mark. Then Mr. Fiedland.
Yeah, Ron, that was right up my street. I love that hybrid of crunchy rock guitar with rap. It just worked. I've heard quite a few tracks like this, and it really is one of my pleasures that I like listening to. It always fires me up. I love the aggression in it and just the general like take no prisoners attitude of it. So that blew my mind, to be honest with you. That was great.
You described Hijack to your T, so thank you, man.
Well said, Redbeard. Mr. Fiedland, what was your thoughts here before we get to the second last guest of the evening, Brandon Duo?
Yeah, Ron, listen, strong, powerful, commands your attention, demands your attention. I was struck by the assertiveness or even aggressiveness of the sound of the track with the kind of message of unity even with the lyrics. And I appreciated that you put the lyrics in there because for me, I have a tough time with rap hearing what the guy's trying to say, so that was real helpful. And I think it was a good message and a good anthem and definitely gives you a perspective on Milwaukee. Good job.
Thank you.
Well said, everyone. Yeah, absolutely brilliant, Ron. Until the next time, my friend, eh? Love you, man. Cheers, bud. Right.
Cheers.
So, from Wisconsin, we're heading over to Tennessee No, I'm sorry. We're heading over to Canada. Sorry, Justin. Vandendale, one of the latest members to the family. Introduce yourself, young man. And what's the story behind your song? Not What You Want.
Hi, so I am Vandendale. You can call me Ty.
Hi.
I was born and raised in Lethbridge, where I also went to the University of Lethbridge for music production in the digital audio arts program. That's kind of where I got my start. Not What You Want is the single off of an EP I put out a couple months ago called I Don't Know If You Can Love Me. So it's all like themes about unrequited love and things like that. This one is basically about that feeling when you fall for someone and they don't feel the same way about you, and you want to get over it, but you just can't. This one I wanted to kind of switch between my high and low registered because of a few things people were saying about previous work that I'd done. And I recorded the vocals with a friend of mine who also does bass for me on stage, just like in his bedroom. And then I had it mastered by another friend of mine. Pretty much everything else was just me. And then the video I sent him, it starts off with like, it bookends with live footage from when I played it in Montreal just before it came out. So that is not in the recorded version that you can find on streaming platforms, but that's probably what we're going to start off with here.
Hey, brother, what a wonderful introduction. You're fantastic, young man. So I can enjoy Vandendale with Not What You Want. Second last song of the evening. One love, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy.
I can have what I want. You don't want what I have. Though you are my dream, you don't think of me. I am not what you want. There's no point in trying to make you happy with me. But still it breaks my heart that I can't be what you want, because I don't even know if I know how to be, and I can't let you go. Why can't I let you go? I can't change anything. Not worth imagining. If you felt the same, I can make this change. I am not what you want. There's no point in trying to make you happy with me. But still it breaks my heart that I can't be what you want, because I don't even know if I know how to be, and I can't let you go. Why can't I let you go? I am not what you want. There's no point in trying to make you happy with me. But still it breaks my heart that I can't be what you want, because I don't even know if I know how to be. And I can't let you go.
Why can't I let you go? And I can't let you go.
Absolutely fantastic. You know, something you stuck in my heart as well, mate. If it was you you're writing that for, I don't know if it is or not, but I feel you, man. Do you know? Anyway, Justin, what's your thoughts here, brother? Justin,
Yeah, well, the production quality is really, really good. I want to ask you a question, and then I've got a motive behind this. How intentional are you with your production choices?
Fairly.
Because some of it may be instinctual. And if it's instinctual, it's awesome. But as you develop, be very aware of those choices and then make them on purpose.
Yeah.
Because they strengthen your message. And the one I'm talking about in particular is you say, I can't let you go. And you've got that like echo delay on, but the echo delay has no decay, which means like even that thought about
Yeah, that
letting go,
was was intentional. Yeah.
holding on. Like it's not actually
I
going.
I wanted it to keep going and then just cut off suddenly.
Yeah, so that I noticed that right away and I said, "Yep, smart choice, very very smart choice." I'm curious, and again, I might be torn. Like the only time that you didn't use that though was in the breakdown towards the end, and then you brought it back in when the music came back in. So I'm torn whether or not it would be stronger if that stayed in, you know, to keep harking on the fact that you can't let go, you know, because we say can't let go and then it disappears, it's gone, and I'm like, well, did it go? Is the song shifting at the end? But anyway, it's just a thought with the production.
My thought behind that was it was a quieter part of the song, so I was like, it doesn't make sense to be here.
Yeah, because I'm torn. I'm torn whether or not it would be better or not. Your first couplet lyrics in your first couplet had like this turn of phrase like I can have what I want, but what I have is not what you want, or something like that. And
I can't have what I want. You don't want what I have. Yeah.
Oh, it says I can't have what I want. Okay, I missed that. I thought it said I can have what I want.
Yeah, it's hard to enunciate those kinds of things.
Gotcha. But that little turn of phrase about having what you want or her not wanting what you have, like that turn of phrase, it got me excited because I'm a lyrics person. And I was hoping there'd be more turns of phrase on every verse like that throughout, finding ways to do that to the lyrics, because that would just be extra brilliant on top of this fantastic production. So great stuff, great work, keep it up.
Thank you.
Well said, everyone. Well said, Justin. Glenn, and then Steve.
Yeah, hi Ty. So yeah, I thought you crafted the song really well. And this is just personal taste. Where you continue with the go, 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 if you would inject the I can't let you go, because for me, it's pretty long stretch in there that you hear the repetitive go, go, go. And I did like it where, and I don't remember what part in the song, towards maybe the back end, you injected another I can't let you go. And so personal preference, either I would compress that just a little bit to where it didn't drag out so long, or inject I can't let you go, I can't let you go, maybe to give it a little diversity through that stretch. So, but otherwise, great song, great work, keep it up, man.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. You know, some people are still in the middle of their university. Some people are teenagers, 20-year-olds. Some people are 70-year-old legends. I've learned all 65-year-old like G's, Everybody's at different stages here. Some people in the family have went into, Abbey Roads to produce their music. Other people are pulling their phones out and recording themselves live. It's great how we're all together. And everybody, there ain't no criticism. It's constructive. Anything anyone says, isn't it? It's like, no song is, if you think your song's perfect, then you're a fool. Any song can always be made a little bit better, innit? And the more opinions you hear, the better. So, yeah, Steve, Mark, and then Mr. Friedland.
Ty, I thought your song was fantastic. I loved the vocals. I liked the production was brilliant. And I thought the video worked really well as well. And so, to me, it was a full package you had there. Like, great music, great performance, great video, all of it, it worked. And I would go as far as to say an individual sound, because your voice has got that quality. So yeah, top work.
Thank you.
That's it. Mr. Story then, Mr. Fiedland?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Steve. It's 100%. It's a very unique sound. It kind of reminds me of stuff like the Human League and stuff like that
Yeah.
way back. But I've always said this about this show is you get so many different genres on here, and all you need is an open mind, you know. And I found that really a fascinating tune. And I'm always like Sparky says, I'm always interested to hear why someone wrote a song.
Yeah.
And your reason for writing that song it's got to resonate with everyone who's ever been heartbroken.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really good, man. That was really good. All power
Thank
to
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well said, Mark. Ron, too?
Yeah, Ty, I thought technically it sounded great. Well done. You crafted a good song. I really liked the melody. I thought it was a strong melody. The layer of the synth throughout in the background took me back to like the 80s synth pop. If you had just put just a melodic hook somewhere in a keyboard sound, you know, along the way, I was getting sort of like Gary Newman vibes, right?
Yeah.
You know, Mark mentioned Human League. Same time frame, same kind of thing. Yeah, it was really well done. Fit the video. I thought, yeah, well done. Good song.
Thank you.
Well said,
Thanks, guys.
Kai, till the next time, my man. One love. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No problem. There's one song left, and we might let everyone give a review to the last song if we've got enough time. So Justin over, that was Vandendale, Canada. From Canada, we're heading over to Tennessee. Justin Rayner, introduce, what's the story behind your song? Glasshouse.
So yeah, this song Glass House, it's off of an EP project I did with a songwriter, Dina Ronayne. And she and I met through some virtual theater happenings during COVID. She found out I produced music, and then we got in touch later. She said, I've got all these poems I want to turn into songs. This one in particular, she had a concept. Most of her other songs, she has lyrics, but this one, she just had a concept. And I got this concept. I can't figure out how to formulate it. So I actually did about 75% of the crafting on the lyrics on this one as well. But my main function in all of these is to be the composer for the music and then the producer and get all the musicians and stuff on it. So the song's actually about 3 years old. And we're talking about songs not being perfect. Like, anytime I listen to something I haven't done in the last week, I'm like, I hear where it can improve. So I hear places where like the mix or the master can improve on this. But I think what I love about this song most is really the craftsmanship of the lyrics. And so I'm going to ask you to just pay extra close attention to them, because that's what I really want to hear you guys talk about when the song is over. And of course, if you want to talk about how the music does its job in the song or doesn't, you know, you can tell me that as well. But I don't want to give away the message, because I want to make sure that the song does its job without me telling you what it is. So, Glass House.
That's the first. That's absolutely brilliant, Justin. Right, sit back and enjoy, everyone. Glass House. By Justin Rayner. Enjoy. One love.
Glass house, 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 glass house. Look at her, stand there holding the post someone left her in, 'cause she looks prettier that way. So they say, words just stop as rubies don't matter. Stones will always be stones when you're stretched too thin, and there's no change in how you're made. It makes no difference if it's truth or lies. Walk on by, soundproof walls aren't letting anything arrive. They're inside her glass house.
difference if it's not for good. She lived by any time away from lonely standstill life. They're inside her glass house. Glass house, 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 glass house. I can't keep giving my love away to this mirror where I'm only seeing myself. There's light on the ceiling, the darkness outside, but the feeling there's got to be somebody else. And I'm crying now. I'm crying now. But this doll sees through a painted smile, pushed on by every word she believes they say. She knows that breathing is a risk, nonetheless. This doll sees with her rose eyes the chatter that keeps tearing her down when they stop too short, only to point while they say it makes no difference if it's low, if they bite. She's an owner bullet. There is not a price you can put on her glass house. House, glass house, glass
Glass House, ladies and gentlemen, by Justin Maynard. And Molly Aisha, is that her artist name, is it?
Say it again.
Molly Aisha, is that her artist name?
Oh no, Molly Aisha is the singer who sang for us. Dina Ronayne's a songwriter, but she doesn't sing.
Right, okay, I get you. Right, so quickly, I'd like everyone to quickly say something here, just so everyone's got a chance. Ladies first, Songbird, then Ron Terrell.
All right, I really thought that song was really unique. I really liked how the song like started out with the glass house, like it was just really cool. And when I first heard that, I kind of felt like it could be in some type of like fantasy type show or movie or something. I don't know. That's just the kind of vibe I got, and I really enjoyed it. So that was really awesome.
Thank you.
Well said. Ron Terrell. Sorry, working my way up. Ron Terrell, then Paul Buddy.
No worries. That is a very beautifully done composition all the way through. I love the fact that the lyrics started it out at the whole entire Glass House thing. And I was trying to, like, since I'm a drummer, thinking in my head, like, okay, where's he going to go with this time sig? And then as the song progressed, I was like, okay, I see where it actually fits and how it actually drives and all. And the ending of the song is just beautiful with the glass shattering at the end of it and just bringing the house down literally. That is just a very witty and awesome way to just craft it all the way through. And the bridge was just straight up gold. That was a beautiful build all the way through to it, to just have the energy just go all the way towards the end. Nicely done, mate.
Thank you.
Well said, brother. Mr. Buddy?
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, good song. I think it was catchy, you know, the chorus, the hook part, very catchy. Probably stick with me. I'll probably be humming it later. I like good production. I like the beat and everything on it. And like other people said, good bridge, good ending, all that. 2 thumbs up.
Appreciate it.
Well said. Mr. Story?
Yeah, there's a lot of layers in that song, isn't there? There's a lot of vocal layers, a lot of layers. It's a great song. How many? It's one of them songs that you could go back to it again and hear things you didn't hear before. So there's always something more to listen to, I think, with that song. You take it in as a tune, but then when you listen to it again, I'm pretty damn sure you're going to hear more different things going on in it. And as Ron said, that thing with the Ron Terrell said, where the vocals start at a cappella, and then the keyboard comes in, or the piano, with those really beautiful full chords that really just punch the song into action. So yeah, I really enjoyed that, man. That was really good.
Well said,
Thank
well
you.
said. Steve and then Ty.
I thought that was absolutely fantastic, and I loved like every bit of it. It was like I've been saying this on other songs that the production was top quality. It was. I thought it was what I'd say a very clever song, because it was like when it started, the intro, I didn't really know what was going to be happening, but I was already like captivated by it because the vocals were so good. And I thought, well, where is this going? And then it was kind of experimental, you know, in my mind. And then it went into the song part, and all the song part was so good as well. And I just thought all of it was just, well, as I said, it was fantastic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ty, then Ron Friedland.
Yeah, I think the glass house like repeating line is gonna be stuck in my head for a little bit here. Yeah, that sounded like the kind of thing I might catch in like some singer-songwritery kind of bar show that I'd be visiting. Yeah, not a lot to say about the production, mostly because just because of personal taste, I like stuff that really hit, like tries to hit you in the face, in case you couldn't tell from my own music, or just has like a real atmosphere to it. So this one is more just like outside my wheelhouse than it is like a question on the quality of it altogether. But yeah, pretty good stuff.
Appreciate it.
Well said, dude. Do you know something? Like, see, when you hear a song for the first time, see if you even like it a little bit. It's a belter of a song, you know. Like all the songs that the radio's drilled into your head through the years, they forced you to like songs. They forced you to like millions of them. So if you like a song a little bit the first time, listen to it 3-4 times, and you're going to love it, you know. So well said, young man. Ron and then Glenn. It's been a brilliant show. A bit long, but a brilliant show. Ron, Glenn.
Justin, outstanding. I wanted to say that I've appreciated your insight on all the songs you've commented on today. You clearly know your stuff.
Yeah.
As for this song, I have to apologize. I know you're looking for some lyric feedback, but I was so drawn to the music, the arrangement, the dynamics, just all the little tricks of the trade. Everything was a hook in this song. It was amazing. As for the lyrics, I thought it was really cool, craft-wise, and clever to use the opposites that you used, and they were different opposites in each of the choruses, and just overall, just top notch, man. It was great. I loved it.
Thank you.
Well said. The final compliment of the evening, the show. Glenn Hoffbauer, what was your thoughts there, bud?
Yeah, just a well-crafted song, well-produced. I loved how it picked up on the chorus, you know, where the drums kicked in, picked up the tempo, you know, like Ron was saying earlier, it really brought the song along. I love the intro, the vocals on that. You mentioned, you know, the production, you hear stuff now. My only constructive criticism would be the cymbal sounded a little brash in that first part of the chorus. It didn't sound so much in the later sections, and maybe it was just I was hearing it different, but they just sounded like they could have been brought down just a little bit. There was a lot of splash in there, but otherwise, great song, well crafted.
Thank you.
Well said, everyone. You know, what a wonderful show this has been. It's been a pleasure. And I'm doing a show every day, Monday to Friday. And even if I'm dying, I'm still going to come on and do the shows, right? So if anyone, I've let you down with cancelling shows and all the rest of it, I've had to do it to lots of people. But now, every day, Monday to Friday, these shows are going ahead. Justin Wayne, I love you to bits, man. It was fantastic. I've got 3 places to stop this now. So I'm going to stop the speaker recording over on YouTube. That speaker recording. Then I'm going to stop YouTube Live. And then we stop the main recording with the peace sign, or I'm not stopping the show. So you all have to put